I tested these microphones in a crowded anime lobby, and here are the results. All right, I am testing the Rode microphone out very far away in a very crowded, loud expo hall, about 40 feet out from the camera. Let's see if the microphones work. Now, Rode Microphone provided us with these microphones because they think my YouTube videos are amazing. Or they confuse me with another Juan. Name is pretty common. Yeah, but regardless, I got the Rode microphones. Here's my review of the Rode Wireless Pro. With this set, you get 2 microphones, a receiver, and 3 different connection wires. USB-C, Lightning port, and the TRS mic jack cable. Now, it is a premium build and larger than other microphones that we've reviewed and other microphones on the market, but the size comes with some amazing quality. I mean, this build quality is impeccable. This thing feels like a premium microphone. And the technology inside, yeah, just as premium. And Rode was not only kind enough to send us the microphones, but they send us this handy dandy handheld microphone so that we can do our interviews at Comic Cons. It makes it much easier. You've already seen it in the video at the intro. But yeah, I love this thing. It is so convenient, comfortable to hold. It's not super light. I mean, it's not super heavy. So I can just, hey, what's your cosplay and what have you been mistaken for? That's how it goes. That's where the magic happens. Now, sure, it sounds good in a nice, quiet space. Actually, it's not as quiet as you may think. I'm currently in my living room, but I don't know how to turn off one thing. I'm going to show y'all real quick. A little BTS using the Osmo for this. I don't know how to turn off that. That is a fountain that you hear. Yeah, that's a fountain. That's our tortoise's fountain. I don't know how to turn it off. So we're testing not only the sound quality of these things, but the noise cancellation quality of them. They did amazing at a con, so I'm sure they're going to do fine here. It is also a large living room, large space. We'll see how good the audio sounds. Wait a minute. Did I just have a costume change? You're not mistaken. This is a different day, shot in different lighting, in different conditions. It's just a whole different day. The last review I shot on the road was out of focus. I went over to show the fountain and it completely went out of focus. So now we're reshooting on a completely different day at 5 in the morning while everyone is sleeping still. So as I was saying, sure, this sounds good in a nice quiet space, but how did it sound in a crowded area? In an anime con lobby. Guys, a large part of creating viral videos is having quality audio. It's one of those things that if you do right, absolutely no one notices, but if you do it wrong, everybody's going to notice and it's going to tank your content. Whereas you can kind of get away with bad video, shaky video, bad audio is going to turn people off immediately. Just subconsciously, they're not going to like the way it sounds and it's going to be one more thing to get them to swipe away from your content or watch something else. So as you can see, we took the microphones into a crowded lobby and they performed amazing. Right out of box. Actually, we did little to no post audio. All I did was normalize the audio a little bit, but other than that, I didn't have to tweak any levels or adjust anything. Right out of the box, we got that high quality audio. So if you want something that you can simply take out, plug into your camera and start recording, this is definitely a tool. The Wireless Pros take care of all the thinking for you and still give you amazing audio, even if you just wanted to go right out of the box. Now, you may notice the distance I was from the camera. This thing gets up to 850 foot of range where you can still connect the microphone to the receiver. Why you would ever be that far from your camera, I have no idea. But you can if you want to. You can also get up to 7 hours of recording from this, and that's not all. You pop them in the little case that is also the charging station and you get another 2 full charges. That's 21 hours of recording without ever having to find a USB-C plug or an outlet. That's awesome. As you can see, I like to talk loud into the microphone, and in an anime lobby, just for the other person to hear me, I have to speak very loudly. Now that is gonna lead to peaking and pops into the microphone that don't sound so good. Well, not with the Wireless Pro. This has 32-bit float audio, so there really is no way to peak the audio. It's amazing, a great tool to have for those of you audio engineers who like to tweak levels and do things. It gives you that ability, but for those who are just out of box and want to just create content, this is a great tool to make sure that your audio comes in crisp. It's kind of like shooting raw, but for audio. But not only does this case charge the device, it's also data transfer. So you plug the data transfer cable into the back of the case. You can download those audio files right into whatever device you use to edit. I use a MacBook Pro, but that's another video for another day, possibly another channel. Coming soon, shameless plug, Alter Ego Creative Studios. Look out for that. Now, the only potential drawback for some people would be the price. On Amazon, this thing is $399. That's pretty expensive. However, for the great pro level audio and out the box quality you get, and the control an audio file could have if they want to mess with all the settings and take care of all that, I think it's a great value. So who do I think this mic is best for? Honestly, I think this mic is best for a pro level user or a beginner who wants to take this a little more serious and make this a full-time thing and not just a fun hobby he does while everyone in the house is sleeping. That's besides the point. Bottom line is, I love these microphones, and not just because they send this to me for free. They knew what they were doing with that. Now I'm so in love with these microphones that I have to buy everything Rode makes to make sure my quality is the same across the board. They planted the seed. They know how much I love tech. I am now going to have to buy every Rode product across the board. But it is truly worth the price tag, and it does really elevate the audio quality of your content. So those are my thoughts on the Rode Mic Pro Wireless. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tech Talk. Tap the like button or hit subscribe if you want to watch more exciting tech content or con coverage. Thank you all so much for watching, and feel free to click on one of these videos the algorithm overlords think you'll like next. Coming up on the end of the clock. Please be in focus. Please be in focus. Okay, let's hope.